Hi, welcome back to Watch It Played. My name is Rodney Smith. Andrea is going to be joining me in a moment so we can continue our Super Dungeon Explorer playthrough. I just wanted to respond to some feedback I got in the last video, which was really good. People were asking, wait a second, haven't we been doing all of the heroes all of a sudden? When did this happen? You're right, the kids have not been deciding what to do for the heroes. We've been asking you guys to help us out, and I never really explained why we were doing that. In the last couple of weeks, Andrea has had band, choir, and dance recitals all going on. It's been kind of busy, so Luke kind of got scooped up in those activities as well. So when we've had a chance to sit down and record, it's been a little easier for us to rely on you guys to help with some of the strategizing for that, so they don't have to take the time to do that. But those recitals are done and over with, so that means the kids will be taking full control of their characters again. Really glad to hear that you were missing that from the gameplay. So when Andrea returns in this episode, she's going to be taking care of Andy and Cola. Of course, you guys will still be retaining control of the Deep Root, the devastating Deep Root Druid, and Luke will, of course, be controlling the Royal Paladin. So I'm going to call Andrea, and we'll get right back to the gameplay.
Andrea here. It's time for my move with Andy and Cola. Let's get started. So before I do anything, I'm going to use my Cola ability, which lets me roll a blue dice, and however many stars I get that in potions.
I'm hoping for 0, but that didn't happen. Wow, that's a fantastic start for you. So you get to collect 2 potions.
And now I'm going to move 4 spaces towards the Dragon Priest, and I knocked over.
One of my poor little monsters. That's not quite where he was. There we go. Perfect. And what did you say you're going to do?
I'm going to attack the Dragon Priest. So I get to roll 2 blue and 1 red.
And look, before you roll that, let me turn this around so that they'll be able to see in the box a little better. All right, go ahead. 2 stars. All right, I get to roll my will as defense, which is 1 red and 1 blue. But don't forget, I have the fragile status effect right now, which means I have to discard my highest rolled value. And I rolled 1 star each. I have to get rid of one of them, which is 1 star against 2. I take a wound.
Now I'm going to attack again.
Despite my bad rolling, I'm still pretty confident I can at least tie that.
Fine.
Care to try again?
Yes.
All right. Well, I think I can probably beat that as well. Let's see. Oh no! Yes! I could have beat it. But you can see I have to discard my highest rolled value, which is these awesome 3 stars, which means I got nothing. And, Andrea, you rolled a heart.
And since I have the luck ability, I can change that into a potion, which I will do.
So from Andrea's attacks, the Ludometer goes up 2 spaces, and my Dragon Priest has been killed. So he's off of the map. Now, Andrea, are you done?
No, I am not. I'm going to move 2 spaces. And then I'm going to use my Sugar Rush ability, which I can use by discarding 3 potions to give me 2 actions.
So you're not going after Rex?
Nope.
I thought for sure he was going to be your target. All right, so who do you want to attack then?
I'm going to try to attack the Gouger with my 2 blue dice and my 1 red.
Okay. Well, that's definitely a hit because my Gouger has an armor of 0. So that's been removed off the board, and the Ludometer goes up again, meaning you get some loot.
So I'm going to draw my loot and see what I get.
What is
Rune of the Panther, and it gives me 1 red die to my dexterity.
I'm guessing...
I'm going to discard it and take a wound off of the Royal Paladin.
Okay. It's hard to keep wounds on these heroes. You guys keep rolling the hearts, getting the loot. Oh well. Hopefully Rex is going to be able to put a hurting on these guys eventually. Alright, so we got to get back to the table because you still have another action left.
Yep.
So which one of these monsters are you attacking?
I'm going to attack the hatchlings with my 2...
Well, you have to tell me which one.
This one.
Okay, he has an armor of 0, so...
Wonderful.
This should be easy.
So I'm going to roll with my 2 blue and 1 red.
Okay. The suspense is killing me. And my monsters. Oh man, 6 stars. All right, I'm going to put the wound right on the board here so it helps me remember which one of these guys got wounded. Tell me that's the end of your turn.
Yeah, actually it has to be.
Okay, good. Now that all the heroes have activated, I get to activate 4 skulls worth of monsters and, of course, all the rest of my monsters. So I'm going to start with Rex. Now, Rex has got slow on him, he's got poison, he's fragile. He's only going to be able to take 2 of his 3 actions. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move towards the paladin here, 1 space, and I'm going to attack with just my regular attack. And his attack is 2 blue dice and 2 red dice. Oh, not too bad. 4 stars for the attack.
And the paladin gets 3 blue dice and 1 red for his armor.
Oh, close. Actually, no, that's enough.
Yes!
Oh, no. Well, I'm going to try that again, but this time I'm going to use the thwomp attack, which the effect of a thwomp is if it hits, I'm able to push the targeted character 5 spaces. So here we go. Okay, I got a potion, a heart, and 2 stars.
That's actually pretty bad. Anyway, it's time for me to roll.
Thanks for the commentary. Oh, well, we've got a cocked dice, but it doesn't really matter here because you did roll 2 legitimate stars, and wow, even Rex can't wound these heroes.
As I said, you had a bad roll.
I did have a bad roll. Okay, well, Rex, do you want to move again? I think I will move... I think I'm going to move Rex 1 more space here, and that's as far as I can move him. And now I get to move my last remaining monsters, which are my knuckleheads. And I'm going to move this knucklehead first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we're going to do a double move. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's move through Rex there with that move. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'll stop there. I'm a little nervous about getting my guys too grouped up together. In fact, actually I'm going to move, I know you can't see, but I think probably because Rex is in the way, but I'm going to move him right there instead. Like that. And that's the end of my turn. That's the end of this round. Now, I know a few of you have been rooting for the console. I am sorry to disappoint. It is not looking good. That was definitely supposed to go better for me.
And for people who are rooting for the heroes, oh yeah.
Yeah, you guys are just doing just fine. You bet on the right horse. I'm not calling you a horse. Okay, so now it's the end of the round, but we're getting ready to start the next round, and Starfire comes out. All right, now we got a handy card here that tells us what happens when Starfire comes out. So the first thing is that when Starfire enters play, we place a fire counter on every hero. So I'll very gladly do that. Here, Andrew, I'll pass these to you. If you don't mind passing those out to the heroes. And then all minions and denizens, that's all the little guys here left on the board, not including Rex and not including Starfire, they'll all get the fire special ability. So anytime they do an attack, they'll set their target on fire. So that's good. That's good news for me, tipping things in my favor a little bit. And then there are also timeout effects, but those will happen as soon as Starfire goes to half health, which he has a total health of 8 hearts. So once 4 wounds are on him, immediately we pause the game and we do the timeout effects. We'll talk about those when they happen. We should probably, well, first of all, I have to place Starflyer.
You keep saying that.
Starflyer! Sorry, it's the band I listened to growing up. Starfire is going to be placed on the map. He has to be placed 10 spaces away from a hero. Now that is actually something that was put in the FAQ and errata that was released. You won't find that in the official rulebook. I'm not sure. They're in the second print run. I don't know if they updated the rule book to include that or not. But anyway, that's something to keep in mind. So we'll go back to the board and I'll figure out where I'm going to place this guy. Keeping in mind that I want to protect my spawning points, I'm going to bring Starfire in from over on this side. I'm going to place him right there. That puts him 10 spaces away from any of the heroes. And again, the reason why I want to protect these spawning points is because as long as at least one of them is active on the table, that means Starfire gets to activate twice each round instead of just once. And the only thing left to do now is roll for initiative and see whether or not I'm going to get to take a turn before you guys get to go, or if we're going to have to end the video here. Now, I am going to be using Starfire's will, which is 2 red dice. That's going to be hard to beat, I imagine. Unless I roll like that. That is 1 star. All right, Andrea, go ahead. Oh, interesting, because Andrea only rolled 1 star as well. I mean, looks like there's none, but the character she's rolling with is which one? The Deep-Root Druid?
Yeah.
Yeah, who gets an automatic +1 to its will all the time. Anyway, so I guess we have to re-roll that, Andrea.
We actually don't get to re-roll, because ties always go to the heroes.
That's right. I think you're right. Actually, yes, I know you're right. Man, I just cannot catch a break. Actually, I am catching 1 break. The nice thing is that you at least all start with fire, which means as soon as you activate, you're going to be taking a wound, which is good. And all of my guys are able to put you on fire, you know, if any of them can actually hit.
Probably not.
Well, maybe not, but I still feel like there's a chance. I've got Rex out here. I got Starfire, who's full of vim and vigor, is going to attack twice each round.
Well, I have Cola and a big bear, so...
That's true. Okay, well, listen, guys. Thanks for watching again. We're starting a new round. You guys may decide that you want the Deep-Root Druid to go first. If that's what you vote in the YouTube comments, then that's what we'll go for. But if, say, a bunch of you vote, no, let's let somebody else go first, then that's what we'll do when we come back. We'll pick one of the other heroes to go first. So let us know what you think. As always, we appreciate your feedback and your contributions. Thanks for playing along with us, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Hey, I'm Andrea. What's your name?
Go ahead. I'm Regis. This is
Kathy, apparently.
Go ahead.
It's Regis and Kelly.
I don't watch it.
I'm Andrea, and I'm ready to take control and play with Andy and Cole. Play with
Whee!
monsters! Okay. Yo.